Hello, how are you doing, great people? I hope you're doing great. Welcome to Verified So and also to this video. Now, interviews are ongoing and many people have been receiving their visas approved. But if you are kind enough, please consider sharing your interview experience. We already have a website and many of you know of that. And if you don't know, it is called guidedmein.com. And the link to that website is always in the description of every video that I post. So visit that channel, go to the interview experiences and share out your DV interview experience. Share in your numbers. Don't just benefit and walk out. Help others. Let us build a community that helps each other. So visit our website, share your interview experience so that other people might get what goes through the interview. And with that, today we are on the second part of the work experience qualification. I'm just trying to prepare you guys for the upcoming DV lottery, that you may understand very well how you're supposed to fill the DV application form. Remember yesterday, we looked on the academic qualification and how to appropriately select the right academic level for yourself. So this video will go deep into how to check your qualifying work experience and how to go about filling it in the DV application. So stick around to the end and get to understand this. So having discussed on that, let's move on to this website and I'll explain to you bit by bit regarding work experience as a DV lottery application qualification. So this is the website, the Onetonline website. And before we proceed with checking the kinds of job that qualify, I want us to understand this term here. Specific vocational preparation. What does this term mean? Specific vocational preparation is a component of worker characteristics information found in the Dictionary of Occupational Titles by the United States Department of Labor. This website has content from the United States Department of Labor directly. So whatever classification of jobs listed here, it is directly from the Department of Labor of the United States government. So secondly, specific vocational preparation, and we shall be using the short form SVP, specific vocational preparation, as defined in the Index C of this dictionary, is the amount of lapsed time required by a typical worker to learn the techniques, acquire the information, and develop the facility needed for average performance in a specific job worker situation. Let me clarify here. The SVP, specific vocational preparation, it defines the amount of time that an individual working in a specific job position would have required to undergo training for him or her to work in that job. An example is this. If you did not qualify to get your high school certificate, you did not reach the high school level, but currently you are managing a firm, so your position is a manager, you'll find out that the manager will qualify for the green card lottery application, even if he or she did not qualify with the high school certificate. So it defines the amount of time that would have taken that person who is managing that firm to go to the class and be trained. Number 2, it continues to say that, read here, it does not include the orientation time required of a fully qualified worker to become accustomed to specific condition of any new job. So it does not require you to go to class for you to get that knowledge or that skill. So having said that, I want us to look at the levels of SVP, specific vocational preparation. And according to the Department of Labor of the United States, they are classified into these 9 categories. So we have SVP with range 1, SVP with range 2, SVP range 3, SVP range 4, and so on and so forth. So if you see a job that has SVP 1, it means that for that person to perform that job only required a short-term demonstration of that work. If you see a person with the job SVP 2, it means that it would have required that person to undergo from short demonstration up to 1 month training. If that person has SVP job of range 3, then it means that person has undergone or would have undergone a 1 month up to 3 month training. If it has SVP 4 range, then that person would have gone for a training of between 3 months and 6 months. If it is SVP range 5, then that person has undergone between 6 months and 1 year of training, or would have undergone such a length of time of training. And if SVP range 6, then it is 1 year up to 2 years of training. That is 6. But 7, SVP range 7 is above 7 years, and so on and so forth. So for your work experience to qualify you for the green card lottery application, it must be with an SVP range of 7 and above. So if your work description suggests that you have SVP of range 7 or 8 or 9, then you qualify, even if you don't have the high school certificate, to apply for the green card lottery application. So having known that, now let us take some few samples of work experience that have the SVP of 7 and above that will qualify you for the green card application. And remember, this is for those who have not attained the Form 4 or the high school certificate or the high school education. So I'll take some example, and remember that all this information comes from the Department of Labor of the United States government. Let's take the first example. Let's go back to our example. You did not attain the high school education and you are a farm manager. Let's see, manager. You search here, and then here is the result. You see the manager, here is the result. We go down to the farm manager. Maybe you're a farm manager of your father, farm manager of your employer or your own farm. Let's see the farm manager. Here they are, farmers. Let's see. When you click that, then this page comes, and on this very first page you can see it gives the specific information about the occupation. So either learned or not learned, you will have this qualification for you to be a farm manager. Either learned or not learned, you will have this qualification for you to successfully run the farm. You see, so it does not require you to have undergone a school or academic based training for you to have these skills. So even if you are learned or you did not attain your high school education, you will qualify, because when we go down to the job zone, do you see here? Job zone, we have the SVP range. And what is the SVP range of the farm manager? Between 7 and 8. What does that mean? It means you have an SVP of range 7 and above, and therefore you qualify, even if you don't have the high school certificate, to apply for the green card lottery application. You see that? That's what I mean. So let's take another one, like maybe you are a graphic designer or a painter. Let's see, the graphic designer or a painter. Let's say paint. Let's see what a painter does. So we shall take this one, fine artists, including painters and sculptors. Yeah, this is that work for the painter. So when you click, this page comes and it describes all the skills that that person has, even if he does not have the high school certificate. And we go down to job zone. You see, job zone between 6 and 7, 1 to 2 years. So if you have your CVs to prove that you are an artist or a painter or that one, then it will qualify you. It will make you qualify because you have up to 7 SVP. SVP of range up to 7. Again, we come here, we look for painter. We want to see others. Let's take painters, construction and maintenance. Maybe you work at a construction site or you are a painter. Let's see the SVP. We go down to the job zone and you see this has a low SVP. See, 4 to 6. So this is a very important point that I want to put forward. So if your work is to deal with painting, architecture and construction and such things, what you'll do is that you look for a title on this website that is closely related to what you're doing, that closely defines what you're doing, and has a specific vocational preparation, SVP, of range 7 and above. So you look for that title that has the SVP of 7 and above, that closely defines your work, and then you use that as a proof. I hope that point is clear. So let's take another example. Let's say plumber. Let's search this. Let's see. Under plumber, we have all this. Let's take the first one. Let's see the SVP range. So let's scroll down up to the job zone. We have tasks, technology works, up to the job zone. And job zone says that it has the SVP of between 6 and 7. So you see, you will qualify for the green card application. Let's go and take another one. Anything that has SVP of 7 and above is qualified for green card application. AC plumber, go, and then we take like septic tanks and pipe cleaners. Let's see the job zone, what it has for us. So you see, this has an SVP of very low,
range of 4. So what you do if this is your work, you go back and look for a plumbing job that has an SVP of 7 and above. So you come back and you look for plumbing, let's see, repair and maintenance worker, job zone, SVP between 6 and 7. So you see it has a range of between 6 and 7. So you can take this and then have the proof documents in your CV to add on what you're force on what you're doing. So I hope I'm clear. Any job that is of range SVP 7 and above qualifies you for the green card application. So when I come to the end, as I come to the end, I want to put this very clear. When you're preparing your CV, your pay slips, your hire letters, all those things that will support your work experience, don't forget, and I repeat, don't forget to print out this page on the Onetonline that shows your skills, see, your skills and your qualification and your activities together with the job SVP range. Don't forget to print this page out and go with it and present it to the consular officer during the interview. So it is important that on top of the documents that you have to prove your work experience, you print out this page that describes your job from the ONET website and go with it to the consular. And the last point, make sure that you make the consular officer understand that you really understand your job and you're experienced in it. If you create that confidence in the consular officer, you are guaranteed to get your green card visa. So with that, I come to the end of this video, and mine is to wish you success as you proceed with this journey. If you're new, please do me a favor and subscribe to this channel. Support it. Let us grow together. And if you're a returning one, let me take this opportunity to thank you so much for your support, for liking the video and subscribing. And let's meet in the next video.